Party people, let's talk Algorand. So, it's been a pretty nice solid week for Algorand. We had a nice juicy pump there. We're in a bear market, but it doesn't seem that way with Algorand. It's the good news. All the good news that's coming out of Algorand. FIFA, their marketplace, the new CMO who has big time connections, and that's being brought on to Algorand. So all this, and then we're getting closer to World Cup. Lots of good news coming from Algorand. And it's keeping it bullish, especially in this bear markets. It's nice to see. So I attended another Twitter space, and your boy was invited to speak. Can you believe that? They probably see me so many times. They're like, man, who is this? Who is this Voltron dude, man? Voltron's always here. So they sent me a message. Hey, we want you to speak. Could you participate? So I did. I didn't speak very much, but I did get in a few words in there. It's Algorand in Espanol. I can speak Spanish. So I was like, okay, let's do this. And today's topic was an open forum, and you can talk about pretty much anything you wanted to. So we started talking about the use cases for Algorand besides digital art. What else is it being used for? What is it that makes Algorand different? And we started talking about that. Well, what makes the blockchain a lot different than others is that it's actual use. It's actual real world use outside of digital pictures. We're seeing in agriculture, we're seeing it built as part of a supply chain. We're seeing, hey, DeFi is starting to become a big deal because it's starting to gain a lot of traction. Banks are looking at it, they're like, hey, there's a lot of people that don't have finance, and they're starting to move onto the blockchain, and Algorand is working on that. They're hitting that Latin America very hard. They're getting into the schools, helping people learn about blockchain so that, hey, we're starting to get the bright minds working on the blockchain, working on Algorand. So, we got to talking, and we're like, hey, there's a lot of great uses for Algorand. We started talking about what could be coming down the pipes. What else is it going to be used for? We talked about real estate. Real estate's going to be big. So lots of stuff is being built on Algorand. So Algorand is building itself into a nice position, because once that World Cup comes, it's going to become a household name. So these pumps might just be a preview of what's to come. So good news this week on the Algorand. For anyway, guys, I'm not affiliated with Algorand. Always do your own due diligence. Until next time, peace out. Safe invested.